when it comes to Coach Mulkey, let me be very, very clear. I don't understand the tears simply because she didn't do anything to other human beings in terms of physically harming them. She misspoke. And I called her out on it because it was a heightened level of insensitivity considering the fact that she's a woman, considering the fact that she has a daughter. Your response appeared to be all about Baylor and being protective of Baylor and talking about protecting the women of Baylor. Nobody was speaking against the women of Baylor. We were speaking on behalf of the women of Baylor who had been victimized by numerous players and seemingly a culture that was so insidious. I think the death penalty warrants consideration. When you talk about, 17 cases here, 17 cases, at least 17 women who reported being sexually assaulted by 19 football players. This is according to Baylor officials. And then they go on to talk about how that puts the number, when you talk about the culture of sexual violence, it puts the number at more than 50 acts of rape over a 4-year period. Mulkey knew this when she said what she said, but she still goes out in front of thousands of people and talking about punching somebody in the face who has something to say about Baylor. And only when the heat was brought down upon her did she see the error of her ways, which I'm not sure she still understands. The error of her ways is that she was acting as if folks were attacking the women when folk were actually speaking up on behalf of those women at Baylor who had been victimized, and we're talking about a culture that's very, very insidious. So I think that she really needs to check herself. I'm happy to some degree it seems that she has, but I really think she needs to think about what she's saying and understand and comprehend. Again, we're in support of those victims. We're not speaking against the women of Baylor. And certainly those women who were victimized were not victimized by women of Baylor. So nobody's talking about them in a negative fashion.